Hi everyone, I'm Mustafa Kasap from Turkey. I would like to introduce you the new feature of Windows Phone 8, one of the new features of Windows Phone 8. It is a wallet and in-app purchase. Today we will mostly focus on wallet feature, and I will give you some real samples with source code. I will provide all the details. And I will not show some more presentation file slides. I will mostly focus on Visual Studio and source code. So don't expect so much slides in this presentation. Before we start, I would like to mention about some sources that you can use for your future reference. First of all, there is an English blog post called Wallets in-app purchase. We will share these links with you. Actually, I'm just sharing the screen, so there's a problem. You cannot see the link, you cannot click the links. So we will separately share the URL addresses of these resources. The first one was the blog post. I will just open it for you. It is in English, and you can find all the details that I will explain today. So also you will see the source code of the samples that are mentioned in this blog post. So when you click this link, see the source code that we will use in this session also. The third one, is the Virtual Academy. You can use Virtual Academy to see more detailed sessions on Windows Phone 8. More details about Windows Phone 8. It is, sorry, I will just click the link and open through the link. You can use the Virtual Academy, and the fourth one is the Channel 9. Also, you can use Channel 9 for your future references, and there are tons of details and samples in this addresses. Sorry, I guess there is a problem with clicking the links. So yeah, here you go. Yeah, just here I will just mention about how you can benefit from all these resources. There are many stations, and one of them is module 15, is the wallet support. You can click this link and see more details about the wallet feature of the Windows Phone 8. I don't know if you have real-time screen sharing of my window, because I guess I'm going quite fast on switching the windows.
Mustafa, I think there is a bit of a delay, so it would be nice if you could like hold a second on each window once you load it.
Okay.
Thanks.
So here you can see the Channel 9 and also the similar content on Virtual Academy. The difference on Virtual Academy is you can see the PowerPoint slides, PDF slides, PDF files related with the courses that are listed on the screen. So these are the additional resources for you to follow. Yeah, now let's start with wallet. As you know, now we have in a different era, and all the ISVs, now we are trying to let ISVs, small companies, start to gain money, make commerce on internet, and make all these operations very easily. So we introduced the wallet. We introduced the wallet feature with Windows Phone, where developers can also develop very quickly, very interesting applications and sell their in-app digital items or products over internet. From the customer side, it is now much more easier to use credit cards, digital cards, instead of carrying all these big stuffs in your physical wallet. The new trends are less cash, more contactless. So there are more apps on internet that supports digital commerce. and also for startups, all these features are very interesting. Now fewer and fewer people are using cash for their purchases, so digital wallets become much more, have much more importance. These are some of the features why we introduced the wallet, to let developers get money over internet easily. Without being a very big company, now you can, as an individual developer or student, you can easily get money using this Windows Phone or Windows 8, also similar features on Windows 8. With these features you can get money. Before going into details about the wallet, I just would like to mention about the music and photo hubs. As you know, on Windows Phone 8 there are two different hubs where we collect all the related items. For example, now you can see. For example, we introduced the concept of the hub because we want to bring together similar pieces of information in one easy to access place. Not only that, but they offer extensively whereby apps can make those experiences even better. Want to do crazy editing with your photos, for example, no problem. Here your photos can all be found in the Photos hub, so in a single hub, along with apps to help you edit or manage them. Also, similar to the music or video, you can access all these items through the single hub. With this approach, we go to the wallet. We introduce the wallet hub. Again, in the wallet hub, you can see all your payment or membership or deals items, digital items, in a single place. In this single place on the phone, where the user can organize a digital version of their payment cards, loyalty or membership cards, tickets, boarding passes, deals, coupons, etc. Like the other hubs, like the photo and the music hubs, this integrated experience for the digital wallet will save users' times and bring data out of the sea of apps into one easy-to-use place. So for developers, it presents a really fantastic opportunity to reach more people, keep them highly engaged, and unlock mobile commerce. So I will walk you through the experience in a minute. So also on the screen you can see the screenshot of the wallet hub. Before going more details, I want to differentiate the main difference between wallet and NFC, because when we call wallet, mainly people think that they are the similar things, they are the similar features, but no, NFC is completely different. In wallet, you can add your cards, deals, and you can access in-app communication. You can use in-app communication feature with the wallet through apps, and you can communicate with the store through wallet, sorry. But it is not the real wallet, it is the simple wallet feature. If you want to do more details, if you want to benefit from the more detailed wallet feature, you may add some NFC feature. Then you start to make your payment through your phone by just tapping your phone to kiosk or some registration desk or some tags, NFC tags. This requires some special hardware, especially on the mobile operator channel. They need special features on SIM card. So if the mobile operator enables this feature over SIM card, then you will be able to make payments with your mobile phone by tapping your mobile phone to the device that I mentioned. Actually, this one is the real wallet, and we are now, as Microsoft, we are now communicating with different mobile operators, and some of them are now ready, and the others are also working on this feature to enable. On the other side, NFC is completely different technology, and it's just used for It is used for communication, near field communication, by just tapping two different phones. It should not be only Windows Phone. Also, you can communicate with other platforms like the Android, iOS. Not iOS, like the Android one, which gives the NFC feature. Also, you can communicate with Windows 8 tablets, PCs that they have NFC feature, which have NFC feature. This is the proximity, I mean the near field communication feature, which is completely different from the wallet, but you can combine these two technology to benefit from the real wallet technology. So these are the general things that I would like to mention. Now we can dive into more details about the wallet. And now I will open my emulator. Actually, I wanted to show real demo from my phone by just projecting the screen, but it was not so efficient. So I'm now sharing the emulator screen. Here, when you go to the apps, in the order, the last one, W wallet, you see the wallet app, and when you click it in the first in your first launch, it will ask you if you want to get more details, the welcome screen. I will just go directly with get started. Here you see my wallet is empty for now. There are no credit cards, there are no payments or deals or membership cards yet. So because it's the initial one, and this is the wallet. How you open the wallet, I just show. And here, if you want to prevent your phone or yourself actually to make a payment by mistake, you can put a pin on your wallet. How you can do it by tapping the three dots to open the menu, extend the menu, and here you see on the menu you see the settings and pin option. Here you enable the pin, and for example 111, here I just enter 111. Yeah, and you have to confirm it, and it's done. And even you can check this checkbox to enable wallet pin to protect you to buy by mistake, to buy any music or app or in-app purchases through the store. So I just enable this. So whenever I want to by mistake, if I click on the store, if I click some app, like I want to buy this app by mistake, then it will ask me the pin. So this is another second layer, another layer of protection for yourself. So this was the important feature. And now let's start to fill this empty wallet by writing some codes on our Visual Studio. If you download the source codes that I mentioned, hope you get the, maybe I will just share the links with you over the message window, especially this one. Here I will go to the message window. Yeah. Now I guess you get, sorry for the fonts, it is really big font size. Okay. Yeah, from this link you can download the source code of these samples from SkyDrive, and you can start browsing the source code, and even you can run it on your computer. It doesn't require any special add-in or any special additional libraries. If you have standard Windows Phone SDK and Visual Studio, you just need to open the sample solution file and just compile and run it on your emulator or on your device. Here you will see 5 different sample projects. Actually, it was possible to combine all these 5 projects in a single one, but just for the sake of simplicity, as it is an example, I just want to differentiate all these different samples and each of them put into a different project names, under different project names, so it will be much more easier for you to browse separately. Here, first of all, I would like to mention about the deals. Actually, to create a wallet-enabled application, you don't need to start from a special project template. I mean, here on all these projects, what I did, I will just show. Let's stop the emulator. And what I did is I just go to create a new project, and I just select the simplest Visual C# Windows Phone app template, the basic one. So over this basic template, I create all my samples. There is no special template for this, just the basic one I used. So after clicking this one, what I did, I would like to mention about this. I just put a single button on the main window of the project, of the application. It's just a simple button, and when I click this button, it is just launching launching my custom method. Here, yeah, here you are. You can see the interface. Now, when you click this button, you will see the code that execute. It's just a simple code which does all the operations that I will mention. It's just a simple one, and there is nothing else apart from this method. Here, in addition, what I am doing. In addition, what I have done, I just include the wallet namespace, which is under Microsoft Phone Wallet. I added this namespace to use directly the APIs under libraries methods under this namespace. And there's another imaging, Windows system, Windows Media imaging. I'm using this namespace because this is important, because I want to access some image libraries. For example, I launch the app, the Deals app, and you see the simple interface. And when I click this button, yeah,
I think the screen froze.
Sorry.
So can you? You can stop presenting and start sharing the screen again.
Okay, just a minute.
It always happens once every time Dave is on the call. It just happens, Dave.
Okay, now I guess you can see. Yeah, this is now loaded. Yeah, now you can see the emulator. And here, if you click the button, it will. What it will do is it will add a deal, sample deal, into your wallet. Here, important thing is, from your app, it is possible to add deals on the wallet. Imagine that you are developing an app for Starbucks or some coffee shop, and you are developing their application, and in that app you can put a feature or you can put an agent which is running on the background of the X Coffee app, or what we call Contoso Coffee app. Let's say Coffee Contoso Shops official store app. It will run an agent on the background, and if the date is the birth date of the customer who is using that app, it will automatically add a deal for special deal for that customer on his wallet. So instead of doing this like I'm doing manually, it will do it automatically by using an agent or something like that. And I just click. First of all, here it is important. As we put a PIN protection on the wallet, you can none of the applications can directly access the wallet without you and before you enter this PIN number. So here I just enter the PIN number. I have to enter the PIN number. So if I can succeed to use the mouse, yeah, 11, and here you go. You see the deal inserted into the wallet. And Contoso Coffee Corp, it will expire on 7, 10 days or 15 days after today. So when I click this deal, you see the details about the deal. And here you see some images. To add these images inside this deal, that's the reason I am using the namespace which is under System Windows Media Imaging. That's the reason, to add these images into my code, into my deal digital item. That's the reason I'm using the imaging namespace. So this is the first point. The second point, important one, as you see, none of the applications can access to wallet before you enter the PIN number. So it is very important that you put a PIN number on your wallet. And here you can see the details. All the details that you saw here and on the About tab, on the About page, all these are custom data that I entered through my code. How I did it? Let's check here. The method name btn button add deal tab. Here I do all the operation. What I did here? First, I create a deal object from the deal class, which is under the wallet namespace that I showed before here. You see, I just highlighted that line. And then I have to, it is not mandatory, but it will be nice to give a name to your object or to your deal class or to your deal digital item. Because later on you may want to search deals that is inserted by the same app to the wallet, and you want to search, you want to traverse through all the deals inside the wallet. So each deal must have a unique name. So here I give the name, otherwise it will automatically give a name which I will not know inside the code. So first I give the name. You can put any name here, Contoso deal. And then you can fill many different features of these class members, like the merchant name, display name, description, all these details. For example, expiration date. You see it is 15 days from now. That's the reason on the emulator you see expiration date is on the detail, sorry, expiration date is 28th of February here. Yeah, you can see, yeah. And all these URI addresses here, view coupon online, for example, when you click it, it will open the web browser. And all these details are coming from the members of class that you set in the code. So this is the way how I create a deal inside the wallet. One another thing, how I add all these images, like the barcode,
Mustafa?
like the icon. Yeah. Yes,
may I ask a question actually? So,
Yeah.
so as far as I know, that like the reason why we're creating this deal is like I don't know, like saving, like you can get a free coffee within the next couple of weeks. So like so when the expiration date goes, it disappears, or it gets offline, or stays the same but it's expired?
No, it will stay on the wallet, but it will be expired.
Okay, and you just use that for saving the data on the phone. You're not interacting or anything. You're just saving this data on the phone using, I don't know, maybe. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I will go more. I will go in more
Thanks.
details here. No problem. Here, how I set the image. I just write a custom method which is called get bitmap source. You can give any name to this method. Here I create a bitmap image, and I set the source of this bitmap image from the image that I put into my applications resources. If you open the assets, if you open the assets, you will see all these images in different sizes. All are different sizes. These are you can use any of them, setting the correct members of the deal object, and then you just call the asynchron method save without waiting in this line. It will save the item on the background as a process, and then it will continue to process executing the other lines. And here another important thing, when you call the save async method, when you call this method, it will save the item in the wallet. So this is important, and this is where the operating system, I mean the Windows Phone 8, asks you about the PIN that you have to enter. Without entering this PIN number, this method will not execute. So after that, what I have done, I just open automatically the wallet. Just open it to make it ready for the user. This is a custom line. You can omit it. This is just opening this is just launching the wallet application from your own app.
Mustafa?
So these are, yeah.
There's a question here. Can you please summarize what we've gone through in terms of specific steps, like step 1, what we did, step 2, step 3, so far?
Yeah. First of all, if you want to create a deal, for example, in this example, we just write some sample data. It's not real data, but just some sample information. If you want to create a deal through your app, through your app, for example, Coffee Contosa app that you are developing for your customer, which is a company, coffee shop company, you can create deals for them. And to create these deals inside the wallet, first you have to create a deal object from the deal class. Here I create a new object from the deal class. To use this deal class, you have to add this namespace, wallet namespace. And after creating this object, you have to set the members of this class, like the merchant name, etc., like the expiration date, etc. After that, after setting the members, you have to call save asynchron to save this digital deal item inside your wallet. These are the main steps. First, create the object. Second, set the class members. Third, the last one is to save it on your wallet. Then it will be available. It will be visible after all this step. It will be visible. This item will be visible on your wallet. One another thing which is very interesting actually. You can put some barcode. For example, here I just put a random barcode image. You can take this barcode image from the cloud. I mean from the servers of your company, Coffee Contosa company servers, and custom barcode which is specific to that customer. I mean the customer who is using this Windows Phone app. And this digital barcode, customized barcode, will contain special information, like for example, like an activation code, like a deal code, I mean promotion code. So when you go to the Coffee Contosa shop and when you show this barcode, or when you go to airline companies check-in desk and when you show this barcode or square code, whatever it is, you can put any image here. You can automatically get checked in, or you can automatically have a deal on that coffee shop. So you can set any barcode here. And very interesting thing, you can communicate between the app and the wallet. It means here you see open app. I don't know if it is now. Yeah, it is visible at your side, I guess now. You see there's an open app category here, item here. Under it, it says vDeals. Actually, vDeals means the name of the app that we developed. If you click this, if I click this, tap on this, it is sending. Sorry. I guess the screen also, again, I will stop presenting. and again sharing my desktop. Yeah, this one is very important. I mean, when you click the app link on the wallet item, on the deal item inside the wallet, it is sending some parameters to the application, I mean the owning application, because each digital item inside the wallet is associated with a specific application. The application who creates this digital item, it is associated with it. It cannot launch any other application. Wallet digital item can only launch the specific app who creates that item. So now I'm launching the application that creates this deal, and while launching this application, it is possible to send parameters, as you see. I just put some some simple data here and show this with message box. Actually, these parameters are received by my application, and as you see, it opens my Coffee Contosa app, which is called W Deal. So here, important thing is I just go to the back button. Again, you see when I try to access the wallet, it is asking me the PIN. So I enter. You see, it means that you can anytime communicate with the wallet item, wallet digital item, and the application that created this deal. So this is very important. For example, what are the scenarios that I may use this feature? You can use it, for example, to log in your Skype account. For example, you have a credit. Imagine that you receive a $10 credit from the Skype company, $10 credits, and it comes into your wallet through the Skype application. And when you launch your wallet, you see there is a deal from Skype, and it says that it's a $15 reduction for $10 value call, international call. And here you receive the deal, and when you click the open app icon link here, it will, here you can send a special promotion code like the barcode value promotion code with some parameter name and parameter value to do Skype application or Coffee Contosa application, and Skype will launch a special payment menu with 15% reduction for that specific customer. And instead of paying $10, you pay $5, which is the value of $10 credit, and you just receive that credit. So you can send such kind of information through the deals and your application. Even you can send login information. For example, instead of each time you enter a Skype username and password, you store it on the wallet, and when you press the digital wallet item, it will launch the Skype, and it will send the username and password as a parameter on the background, and it will automatically launch the Skype. Here, the app must support in-app communication, and it must support the arguments passed coming through the wallet digital item. So these are some scenarios that you can use in your applications. Now I am going much more faster. Now I just switch to another application, membership cards. I just set it as a startup project. And I just run it on my emulator. Yeah, here again, this is a very simple application where you can see only one single button. Here, when you click this button, it will automatically add a digital membership card item inside the wallet. Let's add it. Let's click it. Here, this is very important. If you want to add a membership card into the wallet, it is always automatically asking a confirmation, because this feature is because it is disabling, it is preventing the spamming. For example, imagine that you have a spam, some corrupted application which is continuously trying to add a membership card into your wallet. So to prevent such scenarios, it is always asking a permission, or it's always asking a permission from you. It is getting a permission from you that if you want to add this membership card into your wallet or not. And you can put any message here. Yes, you can review it before adding it into the wallet, or you can just directly save it into the wallet. Again, it will ask me the PIN number. Yeah, here it's successful added. Sorry. Yeah, now it's added, and now it's launching the wallet, and I just enter the PIN number, and here you see the Coffee Contoso membership card. When I clicked it, it is opening the membership card. Here you can see again details, available balance, for example, 1000 Contoso lira. You can put any custom unit here. Dollar, Turkish lira, euro, Contoso lira, anything you want. For example, miles. And you can put account information like the membership number, for example, and the name of the customer, and additional information. And here there is a special feature on the right top corner of the icon, wallet icon, digital icon. Here you can see it is telling that happy birthday, we have a surprise for you, tap for details. This is a really nice feature about the membership card. You can install membership card into your wallet, and anytime you can add some additional pop-up information on the right top corner of the icon. If it is a birthday, you can put birthday promotion for your member, for your company's members. If it is for example, like Christmas, you can put another promotion. You can dynamically change this information here. So this is the membership card. There is no details. And if you click the app again, app link here, open app link here, it will again open the app and it will test the parameters. How we install this membership card? Let's check the code. When I click, let's close this one, XAML page, and go to the membership cards and open the C# code. Here again, we have one method which is called when you tap the button. Here it is creating a class which is a custom class that I created. You don't need to create this class, but just to make it simpler to pass parameters between the methods, I just create a class, and inside this class I keep some number details. Here you can see the class details under another file, wallet records.cs C# file. It is member details. It contains a name membership number, telephone number, email, etc. All these are the methods which gets and sets the parameters and some constructors of this class. You can pass some values and it will create the object according to these parameters. Actually, these are very simple classes. They are just storing the member name, member telephone number, email address, etc. Such kind of information. They are just very simple classes which keeps just this information. So I create for publisher and the member details for different two classes to keep these publisher and member details in these two different objects. And then I call add membership card to wallet method here. Here, all the trick is in this method. All trick goes inside this method. It is again creating a wallet transaction item. Actually, this wallet transaction item, again, it is under Microsoft Phone wallet namespace. It's under this namespace. And I create a variable from this class and create an object from this class, and again I give a name to this digital item inside the wallet, because single app may add many different membership cards. For example, I may have two different.
Mustafa?
Okay, I guess it is
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah.
Again, I am sharing. Yeah. Imagine that a single app can install many different membership cards. So Contoso Coffee members, as a Contoso Coffee member, I may have different membership cards on my wallet. For example, Contoso Coffee Gold card, Contoso Coffee Premium card, two different cards on my wallet.
Mustafa,
So,
I think
yeah.
I can just see a black screen.
Okay. I guess still loading. Again, I will just.
It's not me.
Okay, I will just try to share again. Yeah.
It's still loading. Yeah, loaded at my end. Guys,
I guess it is now fine.
can you all see it? Let's check. Okay, working with Dave. So South Africa is getting it, so I think all countries in between should have access.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So here I create a wallet transaction item object, and I give a name to differentiate in case there may be different membership cards on the wallet, and I set different members of this class, like the issuer name, display name, phone, customer name, etc. Blah blah. All this information are coming from my custom class that I mentioned before. So even you can put some credits. You can put some credits inside the membership card. For example, you have miles and smiles card. You can put your miles inside this digital membership card, 1,000 miles or 10,000 miles, etc. And here the important thing that I forgot to mention in the previous sample is the navigation URI member of the class. If you set the navigation URI member of this object, you can put any name, not any name, but you can put the form name, window name, and then you can put any parameter with some parameter value. You can put not only one parameter, but 2, 3, any number of parameters here, and you can pass these parameters to the main page XAML window in your in the application that creates this digital item. So you can, instead of main page, you can create special page that will deal with digital items in the wallet in your application, and you can just forward to that page from the digital item. So this is the place where we set all these features. So when the user clicks, the digital wallet item, it will just launch the main page XAML of the target application and send these parameters to that application. Here, I am creating a chooser, not the launcher. I am creating a chooser. This chooser is how I create this chooser. You know, I guess launchers and choosers in Windows Phone. It is a add wallet item task. It's a chooser add wallet item task, and inside this add wallet item task, I just on the completed, I just set this completed method, any name you can give here, on the page load, and when this task is completed, it will launch it will execute these commands if it's successful or not. And what this launcher is doing, add wallet item task launcher is doing. This launcher, you have set the item number of this launcher with the wallet transaction item, and you just say show it. What it is doing, it is just opening this preview or save window that you have seen before. I don't know if you remember it. here when we clicked, just going back, and membership cards. When I click this add a membership card to wallet, yeah, this is the launcher. Actually, this is the launcher that I'm mentioning, add wallet item task launcher. So it is showing this information to us, and depending on your choice, it is reacting. So this is again very simple to create a membership card. And just here I want to mention about here, if I want to edit, it will give an error. I mean, it will crash probably. Yeah, I just pressed the wrong one. Yeah, membership card. You see, if I want to create same membership card which already exists inside the, okay, I will just share my screen again. It's lost.
Just a quick question, Mustafa, till the screen loads again. I remember there are lots of capabilities, you know, in the app manifest file. So do we need to enable some for using the wallet?
Definitely, you are right. I forgot to mention about that. Now, okay, if you want to use the wallet feature, that's for sure. You have to go to the properties and you have to open the application manifest file. Otherwise, you will get an error. I mean, in case you want to launch the application, it will give always an exception. Here, you have to set the ID cap wallet capability. Otherwise, your application will not run. And if you are using payment instruments, our next example, you have to set the wallet payment instrument. And if you are making if you are using secure element, I mean, you are making payments with NFC using the wallet, then you have to set the secure. And for now, I guess nobody will be using this last item, because it is related to mobile operator. For now, actually in Turkey there is none of the mobile operators, but they are planning. We are in touch with one of them. For now, you will not use the last one, but first one you have to set it depending on your usage. If it is a simple wallet, then you have to select this capability. If it is a payment wallet, a payment digital item that you are using, then you have to select the second one. Otherwise, first, your application will not run. Second, in the store certification process, it will fail. So this is the important, Yamama, this is the important part. And if I want to add second time the membership card, it will fail. The reason is because there is a same name, with the same name, there are two membership cards. There will be two membership cards, so it is giving an error. I can handle it with try accept, but yeah, just to show it, because you give the same name here, it will fail. Now, I guess on the screen, yeah, you see on the screen. With the same name, it is not possible to have two membership cards with the same name. So that's the important part. So this is how we add the membership card. Here I want to add one last point. If I go to the wallet, if I enter the PIN, and if I open the membership card, you see on top right corner, you see a message which tells that happy birthday, we have a surprise for you. You can put such kind of notifications on the membership digital item. For example, you are an airline company and your customer is installed your airline company application, like Turkish Airlines app application or Lufthansa application, etc. on his Windows phone. And this application will, on the background, automatically checks the company servers, and so that the date is customer's birth date, or there is a special promotion for that customer, or there is a reduction for Europe trips, for example. And you can put this information here on the right top corner of the icon and inform the customer. And when the user clicks this information, this icon, you can send a specific parameter like the promotion code that is specific to that customer and that event. So you can send this parameter to your wallet application, the application of the airline company, and here you can do anything that you want. For example, you can sell the discounted ticket, or you can just give a gift to the customer. How I did it, there is no code inside the sample about this. So how I did it, I created a special project which is called Wallet Agent. This is just a library. I just created from file new project. I have stopped the debugger, file new project, and here Windows Phone class library. I created Windows Phone class library. That's the project type that I have selected, and I created the Wallet Agent project. Here there is a Wallet Agent CSC# file. Inside it, I didn't touch anywhere. These are the default values coming from the template. I just edit the onRefreshData method. Here, I search through the wallet items, digital wallet items that belongs to the specific application, the application that will use this agent. And I search through all the wallet items, wallet transaction items. It means the membership cards. And I try to find this Coffee Contoso membership card, because a single app may install many membership cards. I have 10 minutes, but I know I have 10 minutes. I will try to finalize in 10 minutes. Probably in-app purchase, maybe we can continue in another session if people don't have the time. Anyway, we just start 10 minutes late, so I will just extend for 10 minutes. Coffee Contoso membership card, it's finding the Coffee Contoso membership card in the wallet and then opening a message box. Happy birthday, we have a surprise for you. Tap for details. And here, this is the important one, navigation URI. You can open any page with any parameter and launch the application and open this page of that application with these parameters. So you can open the airline company's application and show the promotion to the customer. And you just have to call save asynchronous method to launch the application. So here how we use the agent, and this is how we create the agent. But to use it in your membership cards project, on the references, you come to the references and you say add reference. From your solution you select the wallet agent, and here it is. Now you can use this agent, this class library inside your app. This is not the last thing. The final thing is, again, you go to the properties, you go to the application, you go to the application manifest file again. But this time, instead of double clicking the manifesto file, you just right click and you say view code. This is the important. Instead of double clicking on the manifest file, you just right click and say view code. Here important line is what I have done. Just the task node, you go to the XML tree and you find the task node. Under the task node, I just added these three lines, extended task lines. I guess there will be another Windows Phone session on background agents. You will see more details about background agents, and you will see more details about how to edit these nodes. Here I say that there is a background service agent which is named, which specifies a vault agent, etc., etc. So you have to, this will be important. This information will be important, and in another session you will see more details about it. And here I set the background agent. This means that when I install the airline company's application into my phone, at the background, every half an hour, something like every half hour, it will run a special code. It will run the code under this on refresh data. Sorry, yeah, here on refresh data, and it will execute the code here. So here you can check, in this method you can check if it is customer's birthday, or you can connect to the servers on the cloud, and you can check, you can make any operation, you can check the servers and make special promotions to your customers. Here the place that you make this operation. So it will be launched every half an hour, approximately every half an hour, or if you go to the wallet and if you open the membership card here, and if you click on the menu refresh, it will be shown here. Otherwise, you have to wait half an hour, something like that, to refresh this information. If there is a new deal, you have to refresh it to see it. Otherwise, you have to wait in half an hour.
Mustafa, I noticed, sorry to interrupt, but I noticed like on the emulator, there was even like last updated on the top.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So did we do that manually, or that's with the wallet? I mean,
actually, it's in your first launch of the membership card, it's automatically calling the refresh method. So when it's in your first launch, it's you can see it. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
It's automatically calling the refresh method. But if there will be another deal which is running on the background, I mean. This method will be launched after half an hour, approximately after half an hour, and to see the new deal on the server, you have to wait half an hour, something like that. So this is all about membership card. And one another thing, the payment card. Actually, all these deal, membership card, and the payment card, all these are very similar. Here, if I open the code, again there is a single button on this project, which is adding a payment card into the wallet. I will just launch the emulator. Yeah, you see, it says add a payment card to the wallet, create a payment transaction. There are two buttons. First one is creating a payment card. Again, with launcher, it's asking me if I want to review the item, digital item, or want to save it into the wallet. I want to save it onto the wallet. Now it says, okay, successful added. Now opening the wallet, enter the PIN number. You see the second item is the payment card. If I open it, you see some details. I have credit and 10,000 credit, but available limit is 5,000. And you see there is only one tab, about. Now we will see second tab, transactions, after we make some payment with this card. You can put any details here. And again, you see open app link. When I clicked it, it will send it. You can send parameters to your app, and it will open your app, Coffee Contoso payment card app. And here I can make a random payment. It will just making random payment. I just press this button, tap on it, and it makes a random payment. I said okay. Now I go back to the wallet. You see there is another tab here, transactions, and random online payment, 465 Turkish lira, Contoso lira, dollar, etc. Anything you can see here, you can put here. So you can see all the transactions. Here what you can do is, again, you are developing an application for Coffee Contoso company, and you make a payment, you add a payment feature, because they have payment cards, and user install a payment card or credit, or buy with in-app purchase. By in-app purchase, a user can buy a credit, as you see here, 10,000 credit, and after he buy these credits through in-app purchase, he can see the available credit, and he can make transaction. He can make payment. He can go to the Coffee Contoso shop and buy a coffee and make the payment with his mobile phone. How he can make the payment? He can either tap his phone onto the cashier's Windows 8 tablet, something like that, and make the payment through NFC. And you can see all those transactions, and you can reduce the balance available credit according to the payment. So all these scenarios are possible, and everything is possible, and all these things are possible, and it is very, very easy. If you open the code, For example, for the payment card code, it is calling again this method button add payment card tab. Here I create two objects. It is very simple class. It's just it's just storing the information that I pass here. As you see, you can update it. The expiration date 2015, credit, available limit, etc. And then you just call the add payment card to wallet method, which is a custom method. You can put any name. Here I just create this method, and here is the trick. Again, you create a variable payment instrument from the payment instrument class. To access this class, again, you have to use the namespace wallet that we used before. And from this class, you create the object, and you have to give a specific unique name to this object. And you just set the numbers here, as you see. And again, the important thing is when the user clicks the Open App link, it will navigate to this. It will navigate with this information. It will open specific page and sending specific parameters. And you can put any credit limits, etc. These are string values, so you can put Turkish lira, US dollar, Contoso lira, miles, etc. Everything possible. And to add this digital item into the wallet, again, you have to create add wallet item task launcher. And the item number of this launcher, you set the digital item and you say show it. So when it shows it, it will ask user either he want to review the digital item or he want to save it onto the digital wallet. So when he save it, launcher will be completed, or review it, the launcher will be completed, and if the result is, if there is no error, it will say operation successful. We all saw these steps, and then it will automatically launch the wallet. So these are the main things going on the member payment cards. So this, and also the scenario that I mentioned.